Here we go. Hey, folks. Welcome to Gotham City Tonight. It's just me. I'm solo again this week. Lexi's just a little under the weather, so everyone send her lots of love. The show's got to go on. As you can see, I'm doing still in the middle of my purge. That was going to be the topic of last night's extreme toy anxiety. But guess what? That didn't happen. Couldn't figure out how to get that thing going so that people could go in and join it. Let's pop on a little background music. There it is. The Gotham City Tonight soundtrack. In the middle of purge, so you see some empty, where am I pointing here? Some empty shelves happening here behind me. That's it. The Black Series, the Star Wars The Black Series is no longer being displayed. It will be getting replaced with more vintage collection because those just keep rolling in. And things are a goddamn mess, but that's okay. That's why we do these purges, so that we can move forward with newer and cooler things. And, it's just how it goes. I'm not selling my Black Series just yet. I struggle with letting go of Star Wars figures. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you all for being here and hanging out. Let me do a quick run through of the chat. This probably shouldn't take too long. So thank you. Again, you have many places you can be. I hope everyone who was watching AEW Dynamite enjoyed AEW Dynamite. CM Punk returns for Collision. Very exciting. It's really too bad they had to separate the rosters. Because I really want to see I want to see Punk and FTR against the Elite. We all do, right? Blood and guts match? Come on. That's what we want to see. That's it's upset that they're separating Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker for whatever reason. I don't care about their backstage mean girl BS. Let them fight. That's how we want things. That's how I want things. Anyways, to the chat. Steve Lawrence is here. I am also looking for that Armoury. I cannot wait to just dive into it. Monsters from Beyond is here. Derek Hoover, Skylar Davis, Nolan is here. Shiny Plastic People. AEW's over. There it is. Well, thank you for being here, even though it's a little bit of an ugh. My apologies. My apologies. But I see. You kid. Matt Bush is here, sticking with the re-release of 89 Batman Hot Toy. This Armoury would make me want to redesign the man cave around it. I think that's what's going to happen with a few of us, myself included. Thanos Copter, Lexi, she's sick. She won't be here. Luckily, her husband is home tonight. Help take care of her. Poor woman's going through it. Right? But yeah, she'll be here. She'll be creeping the stream. I Brandon 3G is here. Yes, it is going to break the bank when you take a look at how many figures there are and how much they cost each. Hey, all right, Toy Geekasaurus, thank you for being here, hanging out. Master of the Graphs, Brian Brink is here. Boogeyman 13 also here, and it is Batman time. Right? Let's all do this. Derek Hoover, what do you got? Dole, I am watching. Might be light on the chats. Repacking all my new toys for the move. OCD engaged. Dude, I feel like I am moving. I got rid of so many toys last week. And I took them all out to Toy Traders. And with Toy Traders, you get Toy Trader credit. I hate trying to sell things. I don't want to do toy shows. I don't want to go Facebook Marketplace. I don't want to deal with eBay. I just want to drop my stuff off, get rid of it, get some store credit if I can. And I went to Toy Traders. It was legit like a small box and then like a Tupperware bin just full of, like, we're talking like Toy Biz Marvel Legends. There was just like Build-A-Figure parts of characters I didn't care about that I wasn't gonna finish. All this crazy stuff. And then I ended up getting $600 worth of store credit. Like, it was bonkers. I was like, what is happening? But my place right now, because I'm like also purging comic books, which is a first. I have never, ever purged comics. And everything has now gotten to a point living in like just a 1-bedroom Then now you're doing a toy show. You got things getting sent to you. You're buying things just to kind of keep up with the times and the content. That I've had more stuff than I think I've ever had, and it's gotten to a point where after working on Spider-Man and not having one day off where I just have a day to do things, and even then I still worked. My place is just like exploded. And I was like, I can't live like this. This is like, I am a crazy cat lady right now with no cats. And that's a problem. So it was like, it was time for things to go. So my place still kind of looks like I'm moving, and I'm back to work on Monday, which has me a little concerned, but I'm not doing like crazy amount of hours a day, right? No more 11, 12-hour days. So now my whole place is just like, it's everywhere, and I'm still like finding stuff, getting rid of things, right? It's the worst. But you know what? As I get more and more of my floor back and my space back, I'm actually happier as each time I'm like, I get rid of something, because it's just like, I get it from my dad, I get it from both my parents, but it definitely runs in my dad's side of the family. My grandfather was like this. My great-grandfather was like this. Like, you got to remember, my dad, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, they all owned farms. So you can only imagine the amount of stuff we accumulated. But yes, I know I went on a little long there, but I had to get that out. It's been a rough go. Lexi, Derek, we just unpacked our collectibles. I have pre-anxiety for the future if we ever move again. This is why I'm getting rid of stuff now, Lexi. Just do it, right? Chinovo is here. Brick something is here. That music reminds me of Kevin. It's because we're both using StreamYard. It's the music StreamYard gives us. So we use it. It's probably the most chill. The rest are all kind of like, I don't know. It's not really good background music. This one's probably the best one. And yeah, I think Kevin does use this one every now and again too. It just makes sense for me to use it, right? But yeah, awesome. And thank you for being here, Brick Something. I know you've got, just so people know, there's Geek the Fuck, right? It's Geek the Fuck Out. Geek the Fun Out. Oh my gosh, why do I always want to say something else, like Geek the Fuck Out. I'm pretty sure that's what the name of his show is called, with him and Kayla Silva. And they're going to be doing, I think in a couple weeks, they're going to be doing their own Spider-Verse review on I'm Going to Spider-Verse with the Muggles tomorrow. It's going to be very exciting for me. I can't wait to see everyone's reactions. And just a quick heads up on Spider-Verse. Oh, I think it's Lucha Johnny that's doing that with her. I can't keep track of who's doing what with who now. Everyone's got a show. I just clicked in. Okay. Anyways, I think what I'm trying to say now here about Spider-Verse is, if you're not seeing Spider-Verse right away and you don't want anything spoiled, and I'm guaranteeing you do not, stay off social media the best you can until, just until you can. If you can stay off the internet, if it's possible, just try to avoid those spoilers. There's still so much nobody has seen. It is absolutely bonkers. So please, everyone, go check that out. Oz is here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Nelson A, also here. Baducci Studios, howdy. Speaking of moving, this guy is about to get ready to move to another country altogether. Baducci is doing some wonderful, wonderful things with Tony Taylor Toys. Go check out his Instagram on Baducci Studios. He did this beautiful, beautiful picture from the opening of Astro Boy that just like warmed my bloody heart. It's so good. It's so on model. It's so crisp. I love it. And there's something coming up that I might need your help with, Baduch. So just a heads up on that. Which is Lucha Johnny and Kayla, but Brick is talking about the movie with Kayla. Thank you, Shiny Plastic People. I couldn't do this without you. Yes, Geek the Fuck Out, not my show. I'm just there Saturday to talk about my work, to talk about Spider-Verse. So yes, I know Kayla asked me if I wanted to come on. I need to get permission from Sony before I do that. Like, even if I want to talk about Spider-Verse on this show, like do a breakdown, just talk about things, I need to get permission from Sony. But because you guys aren't doing it for a while, I might be able to get permission from Sony in time if you want me to join you, or if you want me to see if I can get someone who's like more important than me. Let's put it that way. Boba Wave is here. Thank you for being here. Payne's Toy Samples. Yes, stay away from those social media spoilers. It's gonna be a bloodbath out there, right? It's gonna be rough. Right? Oz is saying, loving the Phantasm toys, just secured the full line of Kenner Classics. And yes, need more ghosts. Phantasm Toys, guys. Check that out on Instagram as well. Check out Tony Taylor Toys on Instagram and Baducci. Amazing stuff. Speaking of toys, let's get into this. So just as I finish, Toy Anxiety, be sure to check that out. If you're new here and you don't know, I also do a show called Toy Anxiety. It was myself, Geek Dad Jay, from Geek Dad Life channel. I had Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy and Toy Galaxy, and Ryan Ting from the Marvel Legends team. And we just talked about toys, and it was fun and it was chill, and it was a lot of fun. And then after that dropped, Hot Toys decided to make a major reveal that had me very, very excited and also very, very scared, and had me glad that I am purging things because I'm going to need room for these. This is the Armoury. They're doing the Armoury for Hot Toys. I'm assuming that these will just be like empty masks, which kind of bums me out just a little bit. Or maybe you were able to put the heads on or in or something in all of these, which would be also fantastic, because then we could have like Bruce Wayne in the Armoury kind of thing. But look at those stands that they come on. This is the most clear clearest picture we've seen of these suits. I cannot wait for these to actually get posted on Sideshow. And this is going to be a lot of money. We're looking at probably $2,000 worth of Hot Toys here, just in this one photo, which is insane. And that makes my stomach turn. And hopefully they don't release them all at once. And I was also thinking this too. Is this 1/6 scale or is this smaller? Because I do believe that Hot Toys at one point did a smaller version of the Armoury for Iron Man from the MCU. So this could be also the same thing. We're not sure yet, but these are amazing. And I want every one of them. As you can see here, you got Batman in his daytime camo. It's my favorite one. The second one from the left, right? It's hands down. There we go. Let's do that. Circle him, right? That Batman there. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. So this is, there it is. Daytime camo Batman, the blue and the gray. I love this suit. If I was to now ever get a Keaton Batman costume, I think that would be the one I get. Love that they got returns here, 89, right? A deep dive suit, a year 2 suit, and the armor, right? His there with the goggles, which is his own version of the what's his face? Ben Affleck suit, right? So this is all amazing. These are all absolutely beautiful. And I love these. I love these so much. But again, I hope we get it. Like, again, I don't know what the scale of these are. These could be smaller and they could come as a set, like the Armoury for like for Iron Man. And Well, we'll see what they are, but I can't wait till we can get like full turnaround photos of all of these and take a deep look and look at that belt on that blue suit, man. This is just that buckle on him. Gosh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful set of toys. Let's take a look and see what is the chat thinking. I think we'd still be on Spider-Verse and bootleg, but let's just take a look here. Brick something. Seriously, the Spider-Verse meant so much to me and my family. Can't wait to see the world get even bigger. Oh, dude. Yes. I also cannot wait for you and your family to watch it. I can't wait for everyone to watch it. I love a bootleg. Love bootleg. Thank you, boys. It's from Oz and Brick. You know, that bootleg was sweet as sweet. Derek, thank you. Baducci, did you guys end up doing Extreme Bootleg? Couldn't find it. We did not. We couldn't get it to show up. I wasn't quite sure. And then Jay was like, oh, we could try this. And then for some reason, it just wasn't showing up. If anything, blame Craig. That's what we do here. We just blame Craig. When something doesn't work on Toe Anxiety, which usually happens on some sort of bootleg, because I don't have full clear access to everything. Only Craig does. So it's hard for me to know what's really going on. So he's like Obi-Wan. He's holding me back. Ozymandias, Brick Spider-Verse was a huge game changer. Agreed. As Lexi puts it, it was a cultural reset on multiple levels. Derek Hoover, speaking of purging, Jesus H, my living room is a sea of superpowers of Motu. Oh boy. Yeah, I ended up finding a box for like my packaged superpowers because I don't know how to display them yet. I got my loose ones. I've got a beautiful display for that. The ones on card, I don't know what to do. Folks. Gotham Stalker, also, thank you for being here. What's up, my dude? Just got out of the Flash movie pre-screening. We'll catch up later. Have a great show. Awesome. I remember you telling me you got that. Super stoked for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. That one's getting good reviews too. Seems like a lot of movies that are coming out this month are getting really, really good reviews, except maybe Indy. But you know what? I'm going in with Indiana Jones with a very, very open mind. Matt Bush, I finally joined the Discord to try and find Extreme Toe Anxiety. Usually use the Patreon link. Yeah, it wasn't working. I don't know why I set it up, and then everyone was saying it wasn't there. Didn't know what to do. My bad. Oz, Lexi, I used to be a mover. Just pay me. I work for cheap food. I'll make sure everything is packed mint. There you go. Lexi. You got help. Monsters from Beyond, but no Arctic Attack. No Arctic Attack, Batman. I know. That one's my boy. But you know what? Here's the cool thing about, like, if they really wanted to go, like, have some fun with this Armoury line, they could still make that. And I really hope they do that. I hope they go past these 7 suits and just kind of keep making more. I think that would actually be a lot of fun. Brick something. Is that a deep dive suit? Are those wings? Yeah, see, I think it looks like a Mothman suit as far as I'm concerned. I originally thought Kingdom Come. Oh, that's fair. But it's that, you know, it kind of reminds me of Hush when he goes and he gets on top of that plane. Kind of reminds me of that too. Either way, this is amazing. I just call it deep dive because he's got like the snorkel air mask thing, but I'm pretty sure that's for high altitude. Now that I think of it, that's probably what it's for, but whatever. Matt Bush, Ryan should be in sales. He is selling me on buying these, dude, because you need them. We all need them. At this point, I was just saying, don't even bother with McFarlane. Don't even bother with Spin Masters. Just get these. If you say by the time these come out, you just save your money and you just put away $20, you know, every 2 weeks. That's $40 a month. You know, by the time these start rolling out, you'll be at least able to get your favorite one, right? You just gotta, you know, put money aside. Even if you put $50 away each month, right? That'll get you some hot toys for sure. Oz, I can't afford the hotness, but I do enjoy admiring it. Just take my advice. $50 a month. That's it. For $50 a month, Oz, you could have these hot toys, right? It'll be 2 years before they start dropping, right? $50 a month. That's all you gotta do. Have a jar that says Batman Hot Toys. I believe in you. Justin Nicolosi, these are effing sick and enjoyed bootleg last night. Well, thank you for tuning in last night. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And these are amazing. I love these. Lexi's talking. She hates moving. It's just a heads up. Hopefully she's got a long-term home. Let's just put that out in the universe. Make sure that she doesn't have to move for a long time. Riley Bob, thank you for being here. What up, Dole? Dropping cash and emptying your closet to replace everything with the Batsuits Hot Toys set? Dude, I might just put the trader bucks to the side and hang tight, right? And I'll just keep trading in stuff until I can get these, right? I'd rather do that. Brian Bing, changing the subject. He's tired of this. Has anyone seen Little Mermaid yet? I want to see it. I have not watched it. I'll be totally fair. I'm probably gonna wait for it to drop on Disney Plus. Not a huge fan of live action remakes of perfect films that were animated. Though I am all for the diversity, and I love the actress who's playing her, and I hear that McCarthy is amazing as Ursula. I've heard nothing but good things, and I can't wait to see it. But at the same time, I'm not rushing out to see it because, to me, the same way with Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, those were all perfect films animated. And I think people kind of forget too, Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Picture the year it came out. Not even Best Animated Feature, just Best Picture. And yet they still decided they wanted to make a live action remake of it. The Lion King to me is just ugh. It's so funny because everything is still almost fully animated anyways, but just made to look live action. So I don't know. I'm a little bit torn. I know that sounds really snobby of me a little bit, but I think animation is a perfectly fine and dandy form of storytelling. And I think whenever they make these live action remakes, it makes me feel like they still kind of turn their nose up at animation as a form of storytelling. So I'm a little about it, but I will see it at some point, and I'm looking forward to it. Matt Bush, McFarlane obsessed with Batman Hot Toys. Hold my beer. Oh, just wait. I think also McFarlane drops news today, which we will get into right after we get through these comments, or we could just start talking about it now anyways. McFarlane has their contract has extended with Warner Brothers DC. He's now going to be making the toys all the way up to 2025. Plus side, more superpowers. I'm very excited about that. Give me more superpowers every year. So I'm very happy that line will more than likely be continuing. I see that it is one of the it's a line that's going to be focused on this year on his list of lines and toy lines that will be focused on for 2023 and 2024. So that has me excited. The downside, the multiverse line. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that love it. There's a lot of cool characters that I do have. It's not like I don't own any of them, but we still haven't gotten Wonder Woman, Black Canary. You know the rant. Make more women, dude. You now got 2 more years. Do nothing but waves of Wonder Woman, please. And more space. Yeah, more space than money. Yes, purge time. Space is important to me, and I am not a fan of a lot of clutter, especially now that I work from home. I need space. I need things to look. I don't know. I just want things to look nice. Shiny plastic people. I blew my Batman money on McFarlane and Spin Master. Well, guess what? Get rid of it. That easy. Lexi first. Yes, I have. I loved it. This is in regards to Little Mermaid. There was some interesting CGI choices, but the writing and performances were amazing. Well, I will tell you this right now, I will guarantee you what you saw in theater will look different than what you see on Disney Plus. Riley Brob, also has not seen Little Mermaid. He went to the Machine. Oh, I do want to see that at some point too. T Moly 86, thank you for being here. Payment plans are great until you pre-order a couple at a time, then it adds up. Yes, keep track of your pre-orders and keep track of when your pre-orders are dropping. I've had to cancel pre-orders like that before and decide, be like, hey, you know what? This one might not sell out right away, so I'm going to keep this pre-order for this. And then when those pre-orders are kind of done and paid for, then maybe go back and get the other ones, right? And hope they didn't sell out. But I mean, look, if something sells out and you didn't get it, say la vie. It wasn't meant to be, right? Derek Hoover, update. Just opened a box and found 3 frogmongers. That's a Masters of the Universe figure, everyone, for those keeping track, and forgot about it. The fuck has my life become? Dude, this is one of those vices of toy collecting. You gotta, this is why I'm doing a purge. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of stress. Brian Brink, Mermaid was my fave Disney movie growing up. I think it was for a lot of us, and it came out at a time too that it was like, that is the movie that kicked off the Disney animation renaissance, and they haven't really slowed down since. I feel like once they acquired Pixar, they kind of slowed down on animation, and they did Treasure Planet and Atlantis. I feel like those movies did okay. And it wasn't until like Tangled came out and Frozen, and then Disney started kind of like adjusting their focus again. Went back to princesses. That's where the money is, right? I get it. Monsters from Beyond, I agree with you on this, Mr. Dole. Animation is valid and remaking movies is weird. I agree. Remake bad movies, but make them better. Agreed. Remaking classic animation, but blander is sort of insulting. Agreed. Right? I'm absolutely with. That's exactly how I feel about that. I do find the live action is just so like, especially when you're doing stuff like, the Chip from Beauty and the Beast, and he's, he can squash and stretch and move around and emote, and then they do a live gotta make Chip look live action. It's just a fucking cup, right? So yeah, I am absolutely with you on that. And if I was going to say, if you're going to remake a bad movie and make it good, then do a live action version of Black Cauldron. And I'm pretty sure that's going to get me a little bit of heat. So I'm pretty sure Black Cauldron has its fans, but it's a bit dry. It's a bit of a dry watch. And I would love to see that remade in live action because I believe that movie is beautifully designed. It's just hard to sit through sometimes, right? And I think if they remade that with all the skeletons and that really creepy bad dude and the all the backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, let's do that. Give me that one. Shiny Plastic People, 2-pack 89, maybe just Flash movie, Batman and Batmobile gold label incoming from McFarlane. Oh man, this battle of the Batmans, I feel like Todd and Spin Master are really kind of like going at each other's throats of like, buy mine. No, buy mine. Does this Batwing even seat 2 people? Probably not. Matt Bush, did live action Beauty and the Beast tweak that Belle got books from a cleric instead of from the bookstore in town? That thinks reading is weird? Yes, I believe she did. I only saw the movie once. I only saw that movie once, and they even they made Gaston like evil as opposed to just like a meathead, and that kind of bummed me out too because I was like, I love Gaston, but I also understand he's a meathead and he's not the right choice for Belle. But I honestly think none of the men in Belle's life are a good choice for her. I think she should have picked up, moved to London, and hooked up with Jane from Tarzan. Brick something. Sorry, I might actually be getting my first McFarlane Batman, the caveman looking one. I need Bruce Wayne and his shock Batgirl and Robin of color. Yes, those are actually really nice figures. I'm not saying McFarlane does bad stuff. I'm just saying because even the Batman 66 stuff, so nice, right? See those photos of the Batgirl? There's people are starting to find them now. The 66 Batgirl, looking good. Monsters from Beyond on the non-princess front. Disney did Zootopia, which was really fun. Yeah, you're correct. I sometimes always mistake that was Pixar for some reason, but that wasn't. That was 100% Disney. Riley Bob, wait, is McFarlane doing straight up 89 Batman line? Could we get Nicholson Joker, Bob the Goon with a touch of Todd Father? I would hope so. I would hope. It's too bad we wouldn't get Vicky Vale because it's Todd. I'm just trying to think. But I don't even know if he would necessarily do Bob the Goon. Right? If this was Hasbro, I think they would do Bob the Goon, and they would probably put it. They do it like if they were. This is something I should have brought up with Ryan Ting yesterday when he was saying he doesn't do Batman or he doesn't do DC, so he wouldn't know what to do if he ever got put on DC Legends. But I mean, like, imagine a Marvel Legends style line of DC figures, and they're doing like the old retro carded Toy Biz style figures like they did with Marvel, or they're still even doing them. They're doing them with Spider-Man. Imagine a Bob the Goon, a new one, Marvel Legends style, but in that like Toy Biz style packaging, 6-inch. Give it to me. Brick something. Hell yeah, I need to see Little Mermaid too. Everybody's got to go. Derek Hoover, Black Cauldron could stand to have a nice revisit. Highly underrated. Yeah, it's. I think it's just a beautiful movie. I just don't know if the story hits me, but I think, yeah, that's how I feel. I just, right? Brick something. Yes, Black Cauldron remake would be amazing. I prefer animated though. The making of that was messy, and they ended up maying it with the source material. Yeah, that's what I mean by like use that one as your, remake that one. Unmet it, right? Like let's and have some fun with it. I don't know. And again too, yes, the whole making of it, well documented on how much of a mess that was. Monsters from Beyond. I just put down a down payment on the Hot Toys Batmobile. Not playing this game, but not, of nice, but not perfect Batmobiles. I'm going nuclear, dude. That's the. I'm stoked. If I had the room for a Hot Toys Batmobile, I would absolutely get that. PD Dubs, thank you for being here. Nice seeing you. Nolan, I could see Vicky Vale if he could. I could see Vicky Vale if he could do her as Wonder Woman. Yeah, or a Barbarian Vicky Vale. Or what it would be, Dark Knight Metal. Vicky Vale, I could see that happening too. Derek Hoover, ooh, hot damn that this story of the movie being made. Yeah, if anyone has ever watched, there's got to be videos on YouTube and all over the place of how they made it. Riley Bob, oh man, Dole, Marvel Legends figure of a DC property on a vintage toy bid card. My bat nips are hard, dude. That's the kind of stuff I think about every day, and it's just like, and because now they even do like characters on retro cards that never got a retro release, or like I'd be curious to how I would do it, because I would probably do a Toy Biz style card for the 89 figures, and I would come out with a Vicky Vale on that card as well. I'm trying to think of, and Alfred. I would do an Alfred on that card. Then I would do Batman Returns, and then I would do it on the Batman Returns style card, and I'd probably skip the Dark Knight collection altogether. But I also would do a Toy Biz. No, what is it? I would do Joker, Marvel Legends. I would do 2 of them. One in his classic suit that we all know, and then the other one in the Kenner repaint with that maroon style jacket that Jacqueline Phoenix actually kind of wore in the Joker. That's what it made me think of. I would love that. That'd be so much fun. I could fantasy book DC Legends all damn day. T Moly 86 Treasure Planet would be great live action. Again, that'd be so CG heavy that I'm like, well, I guess Black Cauldron would be too, right? I guess they all would be. I guess that's the whole brilliance of animation, especially back then. You could do things you could not do live action. Nolan Metal Veil, yes, you gotta see it. Retro Cabal, Dave, love you, Dole. Seeing Spider-Verse tomorrow, dude. I am so stoked for you. I know you are very, very, very excited. Chinese plus people. Wait, how did you say? Is it Jacqueline Phoenix? Is that not how you say his name? I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how to say anybody's name. I just read it, and I read it how it looks to me. I don't know how to say it. Unless someone can phonetically spell it out in the chat, let me know. Let me know. Joaquin. Is that what it is? No. Oh, it is. Everyone's kind of correcting me. No. Is it? Guess what I'm doing. Wasn't gonna say anything, dude. No. Hang on. I'm gonna say how to say. Oh, that's not even a soft J. No. Oh. Okay. All right. That's fair. I guess I should watch more interviews and stuff with him. Had no idea. He never says his name. I just know him as the guy from the Joker, and he also played Johnny Cash. That's it. That's really funny though. Yes, Jacqueline. There we go. Jacqueline is the Joker and Harley's love child. I liked their love child in Batman animated series. It was Tim Drake. It was awesome. All right. Let's talk. Well, I guess we did talk about Todd. We did talk about these hot toys. I'm trying to see what else there was. I was trying to ask Lexi too. What else is there to talk about? What else happened in the world of DC? I know that they are releasing a whatchamacallit, an omnibus, I believe, or a big collected edition, big hardcover of Super Sons. Speaking of Super Sons, so when I was doing my comic purge, I found the first printing of the first appearance of Damian Wayne, and I have the first appearance of Damian Wayne as Robin. And I did find this. I don't know if they're worth anything. They might be. Right? But I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. I found those. Just trying to see here. Just trying to see what's happened in the news here. Sorry, folks. I should have been more prepared. I actually thought all of this would be coming out. Let's take a look here. Let's do this. Whoop. Yeah, it's a subject yogging. Got it. Where does the other part come from? That just, anyways. Joaquin. Got it. Matt Bush, parents were hippie. I love it. Okay. Flash 739. How often, besides introductions, does anyone say their own name? He's not a wrestler. Well, I expect everyone to talk like they are. That's right, Brian Brink. There's no soft J's in Canada. Only hard J's. We drop hard J's up north. Retro Cabal. Who is Ben Reilly in DC Robin? Who's the Ben Reilly in DC Robins? Well, the closest we would have to, I guess it would be Jason. He was pretty much built to try to be a clone of Dick Grayson. Didn't do well, went kind of evil, went kind of good again, and kind of goes back and forth from evil to good. So I guess it would probably be Jason. Yeah. What is this? Matt Bush. The E, not we. I don't know, man. Right? Connell. Okay, everyone's helping me out here. All right. Retro Gobel with the 90s jacket. Yeah, I think that would be it. Shiny Plastic People. After all, Ben and Connor are amalgamed together. I don't know why I couldn't say that as a verb. Ben and Connor. Oh, I guess, yeah, technically they were. You are correct. It would have been. It wasn't Ben, though, was it? It was Peter Parker in Ben's suit for Marvel vs. DC, as far as I remember. And Peter Parker kind of stole Jimmy Olsen's job because he was the photographer for the Daily Planet. I want to think that's how that went. Oh, I got the trade, but I'm pretty sure that was still Peter Parker in Marvel versus DC, but just using that. Yes, Flash 739, lots of hard D's. Always lots of hard D's over here. Shiny Plastic People, I missed the Robins. There was a series called The Robins not too long ago either. Shiny Plastic People, Spider-Boy was a clone of Spider-Man. Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense. I can't remember the little one, like the 2-issue 2-shots, I want to call them. Some of them were just 1-shots of all those comics. I remember all the covers. But man, I could not tell you what happened in any of them. Derek Hoover, it was Ben Reilly in Marvel vs. DC, if I'm not mistaken. Ben had the redesigned suit. It is the suit, but it was Peter Parker. I'm certain of it. Hang on. I'm going to Google it. That's what we have this for. Marvel versus DC. Wow, they're just giving. That's Google is not helping me at all. Okay. Marvel versus miniseries. Marvel versus DC. Dan Jurgens, Peter David, Ron Mars, Claudio Castellini. Okay, let's see here. Silver Surfer, Thor, Spider-Man versus Superboy. Impact. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to know how they. I'm sure of it. I'm sure there is a shot of Peter Parker in the Daily Bugle with Clark and Lois. I'm certain of it. I feel like I'm going bonkers. And I don't want to leave to get up to get the trade. But I'm certain of it. Yeah, let's talk about Amalgam for a little bit then. I'm down with that. I love that series. I think it's great. Okay, the best character in those comics was Bizarro and Carnage combo. Bizarnage. Dude, yes. They actually killed it on all the designs. Like, they did such a good job. I still want them to do Marvel versus DC 2. It'll never happen. There's too many corporate fingers in the pie now. So I don't think it'll ever happen, which totally bums me out. But my number one fight that I want to see, Damian Wayne Robin versus X-23. Give it to me. Shiny Plastic People, I'm working on the titles. I have no time to spell, Ian. Oh, yes! You got no time. Just saying Bizarnage will make you smile. It's true. I love it. Wolf the Wicked, thank you for being here as well. Thank you for hanging out. It was Ben that was pitted against Superboy, Battle of the Clones. But then, was just Peter Parker, just plain old Peter Parker? Was he not... Was that just not him? I'm gonna look this up. We're gonna do a big thing on this. Flash 739, Ryan, was Craig kidnapped yet on an international trip? I assume Abby is the hero in this Taken story. No, they're just chilling doing their thing. I'm not really sure. Heard from Craig, said they're having a good time. So I guess that's it, right? Mike, hey, Thank you for coming in, stopping by, swinging by, say hello, drop a like if you want to. Matt Bush, hope Craig has found pizza overseas to avoid starving. Okay, that's really funny. I actually hope he's okay. I hope he actually is eating. I hope he's found things to eat. Bosses from Beyond, Disney and Warner now, no fun stuff like Amalgam. It's true. That's why we don't even get crossovers anymore. Like, we used to get crossovers often. I shouldn't say often. I just feel like the 80s and 90s, there would be something every couple years. And then once Disney bought Marvel, that just all went out the window. And that sucks. Just because now everything has changed so much. The landscape has changed so much with, the whatchamacallit, like, just with comics in general and just who these characters are. And, like, now we've got characters again like Miles Morales. We've got Damian Wayne. We've got Red Hood. Bucky's back. And plus movies have helped elevate characters and stuff too, right? So, I mean, I think now if you're even to do it, it wouldn't be Batman versus Captain America. It'd probably end up being Batman versus Iron Man. Like that's what I'm thinking, right? It'd probably be Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel. That would probably be another fight that would happen to Wonder Woman versus Storm. We could probably end up seeing things like, or even one fight I'd like to see, because they always do hero versus hero fights. I think it would be kind of cool to mix things up a bit. Let's get like Doctor Doom versus Lex Luthor. I think that would be a fun one to throw down, right? Or even Lex Luthor versus Black Panther. That one would also be, I would be down for that. Just more of that. Plus, to be honest as well, the Marvel versus DC was very, very white, and now everything has gotten so diverse as well. Like I said with Miles, I mean, this is a good chance to, like, just really, really have some good throwdowns. I'd be all for it. Flash 739, Speed Demon was a great concept. Well, of course you're gonna say that. You're the Flash fan. Monsters from Beyond. Abby, I have a particular set of critters. I wonder if she's found any. I don't think they've had a chance to even really go out toy hunting yet. I think they've been super, super busy. Hey, welcome to Gotham City tonight, and thank you for hanging out. Did you pick up Mezco 89, the Batman 89? I did not pick that up. I loved watching Kevin from Toying Around and his drama surrounding him getting his from his pre-orders. That was very, very entertaining. The Mezco 89 Batman does look good though, but I'm trying to stay out of. I'm trying to avoid a new scale. If I start getting a new scale of Batman toys, like, it's bad enough that, like, I do have some hot toy pre-orders on the way when it comes to Batman, and I'm still just trying to be like, I'm good. I'm good with the Kenner superpowers, all that kind of stuff. I had to get the Hot Toys Battinson. I needed to get it, so it's on the way. But I did not get it. It looks like a beautiful toy, and it looks like that's the best one to go with McFarlane's Batmobile, crazy enough. Too bad that vehicle's a one-seater. Derek Hoover, the 90s were a bang and run for DC Marvel crossovers. It absolutely was. Flash 739, Ryan, any chance you can ask Ryan Ting if we will ever get an NFL Super Pro Legend figure? Oh, I know who it is. I don't need to look him up. Sure. I think that's something we could probably ask him next time I talk to him. Mike Hex, it could be worse though now if it's just a crossover left and right in comics, a little to no continuity. I don't know if it'd be worse. It's just like, all you have to do is just make good stories of these characters teaming up or fighting each other or something, right? Also, here's another fight I want to see from Marvel versus DC. Give me the Incredible Hulk versus Doomsday. Nolan, speaking of crossovers, my Batman meets Green Hornet should be here tomorrow. Amazing. See, again, DC doing a crossover with a smaller company. So like, again, I know McFarlane has always kind of teased about wanting to do a Spider-Man Spawn crossover, and I could see that happening. And they just did a new Batman Spawn crossover. But again, there's that working relationship between Todd and Jim Lee, so that one also makes perfect sense. Nolan, Darkseid versus Thanos. Yep, keep them coming, folks. I want to hear those fights. Matt Bush, Derek busting out banging. Yeah, dude, banging's the best. Wolf Wiki the Kid, Luthor versus Norman Osborn. That good shout out. That's a really good shout out. I like that one. Will Schmidt, I really wanted the Mezco, but the rubber suit scared me away. I don't know. I think it looks good. Brick something, Justice League versus Squadron Supreme. Yeah. Yes. Oh, what is his name? He was in Superman for the longest time. Wears blue, gold shield. It's a triangular shield. Guardian. Captain America versus Guardian. Just give me that as well. Nolan. That would be an epic book. Agreed, right? And when you do Luthor versus Norman Osborn, it's a good. Again, you could get Daily Planet and the Daily Bugle involved in all of that too. There is so much in there, right? There's so much. Boogeyman 13, Batman 1/18 scale, joined for vehicles and playsets. Dude, that's why I collect superpowers. I collect superpowers for them playsets. Brick something. Oh, let's go pure toy action and do Secret Wars figures. Batman, or what? Is that supposed to be Batman versus Superman? Superpowers figures. Oh, Superpowers wins. So I love Secret Wars because I like their size. I like how they're kind of squatted. But Superpowers did cool things. Team Moly 86, the TMNT seemed to cross over with everyone from Batman to Stranger Things. That's Nickelodeon as well. So maybe Nickelodeon's a little like loosey goose with it, maybe. Right, Guardian. Yeah, it's Guardian. He's a cool dude. I actually like that character a lot. Justin Nicolosi. Are there new superpowers figures coming out this coming month? Now, there was some that were listed, that were rumored. Again, we kind of said this yesterday on Toy Anxiety. Take this with a huge grain of salt, because you know what? We don't. This might be completely fake, but they did list off the Thomas Wayne Batman from Flashpoint for superpowers, a Superman variant that could mean anything, the Flash DC Rebirth variant, Batman Black Suit variant, Nightwing from Nightfall, Reverse Flash, a Robin Tim Drake variant, a Superpowers 3-pack of Peacemaker, Judo Master, and Vigilante, which sounds amazing, and I would love that, and the Superpowers vehicles, Wave 3, the Whirly Bat, which was originally supposed to come out with the original Superpowers line. So maybe this is our chance to get stuff that we haven't got that we were supposed to. But yeah, I don't know if they're coming within the next month, just this summer. Maybe these will get announced in 2 months at San Diego. We don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. Well, I'm sure it'll come out. Flash 739. I want Batman versus Daredevil. Didn't care for the Captain America fight. Yeah, that's more appropriate. Batman versus Daredevil. Have Kingpin involved in that one too. And Rupert Thorne. Why not, right? Throw Rupert Thorne in that fight. Matt Bush, Secret Wars, Spider-Man, and Captain America hung out in my Superpowers Hall of Justice. Dude, that's what toys are for, man. Crossovers. Do those ones that never should existed. They were undersized, but there were many humans in mind compared to DC being godlike. But that's always kind of been just Marvel and DC, the difference of them in general. Derek Hoover. Oh, speaking of amalgam, the crossovers, there were some throwdowns between Thanos and Darkseid. It was like what was it? Like 100-page special issue or whatever. I think I actually kept that one. And they combined them into Thanos side. Do people say Dark Seed or Dark Side? I say Dark Side. But Thanos side, that sounds dumb. They could have come up with a cooler name. Wolf the Wicked, Legion of Superheroes versus the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Dude, nice cuts. I like that. Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Yep, give me that anytime. Then you can have Deathbird show up just for fun. Nolan, even though it's just clear plastic, I want that invisible jet. So do I. I want it all. I want every one of them. Brick something. Big Secret Wars had the lenticular shields. Never mind. Superpowers wins. Hey, you know what? I actually like the lenticular shields. I thought that was actually kind of fun. You know, I was all down for that. Flash 739. I mean, Imaginext made a Flashpoint Thomas Wayne figure. Why not superpowers? Oh, I'm not against it. I am not against it. I just find it kind of funny. Like, it looks like the last time they showed us like the next Batman and superpowers that's coming out is almost perfect. It's so good. And now it's like, and here come the repaints. Here we go. Batman. Nolan. Sinister Six versus Legion of Doom. Yep. Yeah. Well, for that, Brick something, did they do Brainiac versus Ultron? I don't think they did. But I feel like that's something they did. But they did. Shiny Plastic People, McFarlane toy folks have told me they are looking to do some unmade planned classic superpowers. So, again, Vigilante then makes sense that they would want to do that. And the Whirly Bat, which was a vehicle that was originally supposed to come out for the superpowers line as well. Hang on, let's do this. I always have this page ready to go at any given time, right? Whirly Bat. I think that's cool. I'm always down for some of this weird, silly stuff. I love the little skis. It's got, like, again, too, Batplane, Batmobile, right? These were all other ones that were supposed to come out. So I could see all of this getting made. But give me these. Give me the bat signal. Give me the rooftop. Give me all of these toys. This is what I want to see. But I can absolutely see them just doing the ones that didn't get made. Let's right? Like, let's hang on. Where is, I feel like Vigilante might be up here somewhere. Oh man, they gotta do this, right? Make me a Bizarro. There we go. Vigilante. Let's get it. Let's get it, folks. We need that. Probably won't come with the gun. There's a no gun rule in the toys now, so we'll might not get that part of it. Derek Hoover, the Batman Daredevil ended up being released under Elseworlds imprint, which I thought was strange. I guess technically it would be, right? They didn't want it being canon or something. Oh, who knows? Dark Side. Dark Seed sounds silly to me. It does to me too, Boogeyman. I agree. Right? Dark Side. We all agree. Except for Flash. Oh, when I want to be wrong, I say Dark Seed. Okay. See, we all agree. Okay, Brick something. I see your Daredevil versus Batman and raise you Elektra versus Phantasm. That would be amazing. I am all for that. Elektra needs more love too in these crossovers. Derek Hoover, I meet one guy ever who said Darkseid. Yeah. He really wanted to dig his heels in on that one. Oh, yeah, I really don't know anyone else who calls him that. Gabriel Goes, thank you for being here. Give us all the Jack Kirby stuff. I agree. If they did a whole wave of New Gods, I would be absolutely all for it. Derek Hoover, Brainiac and Galactus for some reason. Galactiac? Oh, okay. I don't know how the fuck I remember this shit. Yeah, dude, we all have our things, right? I get it. Nolan, yes, you need the Whirly Bat. We all need the Whirly Bat, right? Matt Bush, Man Bat superpowers. Yep, we need that too. I absolutely agree. Flash739, your Phantasm mention makes me want a Superpowers Phantasm. Just use your one from the animated line. The old Kenner animated line, which fits in well. And just Nicolosi, I pre-ordered the 2 Batman figure coming out for Superpowers. It's just too perfect that I need that one for the card art. Yeah, I order 2 of every Superpowers figures because I'm crazy, right? I'm freaking nuts. I can't help it. But we are already at an hour, folks. We are already at an hour. Thank you for talking toys with me. Hot toys, Superpowers, right? McFarlane. Always a lot of fun. Let's take a look at these. Look at that. Robot Superman, Kryptonite Superman. Like, if these were the Superman variants that are getting mentioned, give it all to me. Give it all to me. Give me these 2 as well. Give me them Wonder Twins. I'm all for that. Right? Look at that. It's like Mr. Freeze. Let's see what else there was. Yeah, give me the Plastic Man car. Give me all of that. Let's take a look at the... Look at that. Give me that. That's the place that I want. Give me that one. That's the one I'm going to end us at. That beautiful, beautiful Batman playset. All right, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out another episode. Just another chill episode of Gotham City Tonight. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely bonkers next month because next month starts tomorrow. There's going to be lots to talk about, whether it's Spider-Man or Batman, especially with a new Batman movie on the way, as well as, on Saturday, you know what? I met Chip Zdarsky on the weekend as well and talked to him. He's actually down for doing the show and he's down for doing it with Teenie Howard. So you know what? I think we're going to make that happen and we're going to do, I'm going to try and get them on next month so that we could talk about the upcoming crossover Gotham War. So we're going to be doing that as well as don't forget, we still got all these prizes here coming up for the, I'm just going to start doing these sooner. I just got to figure out the best way to do them. I'm going to get Craig and Jay from Geek Dad Life to help me out because we're going to start doing these for subscribers, some prizes, as well as the Spider-Verse crew merch as well will also be up for grabs, right? The Sony Pictures animation, right? So this will also all be up for grabs. We're not going to wait anymore to hit 1,000. We'll get there. We'll get there. And you know what? I feel like the people that have stuck through and have joined us and been with us, because we're getting close to a year of doing Gotham City Tonight. And I feel like a lot of you have deserved some early prizes regardless. So again, thank you for all being here and hanging out with me and Lexi, when we're doing all this. And yeah, so again, we got some big plans coming up. Hopefully they all kind of work out. Hopefully everyone goes out and sees Spider-Verse this weekend or next week and the next week. And hope you all enjoy it. And again, working on something for that too, through Sony, to find out if we can, I might be able to get a director or 2 on this show. Well, I'll find out. I'll know in a couple weeks. I'll keep you all posted. And can't wait. Can't wait. I honestly can't wait. I'm going tomorrow, 7 p.m. my time. In 23 hours from now, the movie would have already started. And 24 hours from now, there's still another hour and a half of the movie left to go. It's, I can't wait. But anyways, thank you. I'm just rambling on at this point. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. If you like what you saw, please give it a like. If you're new here and you did like what you see, please give me a subscribe as well. It would be very much appreciated. Hope to see you all again next week, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Have a good night, Gotham.